In the early days, both video games and cryptocurrency shared a similar ethos. They were wild, decentralized frontiers driven by pure passion and experimentation. But by July 2026, the accountants have fully moved in. Microsoft's Xbox division is making a decisive turn away from traditional, narrative-driven single-player games. This flowchart illustrates why. Head of Xbox Game Studios Matt Booty argues the math no longer works. Developing a massive 20-hour cinematic experience routinely costs upwards of $250 million. When a player finishes the story in a weekend and cancels their Xbox Game Pass subscription, the studio is left in a massive financial crater. To secure their ecosystem, Microsoft is realigning its entire strategy around live service properties like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft. They are building machines designed for infinite recurring revenue instead of discrete storytelling. The metric for success has shifted. A digital world's worth is now defined by its ability to generate a predictable quarterly yield rather than its artistic completion. That exact same drive for optimization has arrived in the crypto sector, courtesy of digital asset management giant Grayscale. This chart compares the staking yields of two major blockchains. On the left, Ethereum offers a lower, highly stable return. On the right, Solana promises a much higher, but wildly volatile payout. Grayscale's unprecedented new fund calculates the real net yield of both networks every 3 months, dropping massive amounts of traditional institutional capital onto whichever chain wins the quarter. Whether you are exploring a digital world on a console or securing a block on a ledger, the underlying systems are being boxed into highly predictable corporate frameworks. But those frameworks have a critical vulnerability. You can spend billions of dollars building impenetrable digital infrastructure, but you cannot patch human psychology. In Ukraine, researchers recently uncovered a highly destructive malware campaign orchestrated by a state-sponsored hacking collective known as UAC0145. This diagram maps the attack vector. Instead of tricking a user into downloading a suspicious file, which modern firewalls would instantly block, the hackers send government officials to a fake human verification page. When a victim slides a puzzle piece to prove they aren't a bot, that physical action triggers a PowerShell command. A fileless malware payload drops directly into the computer's active memory, granting the hackers full, undetected access to the network. That same human layer vulnerability is wreaking havoc on the corporate gaming sector. On July 20th, a massive 15-minute cinematic video tied to a highly secretive Kingdom Hearts prequel leaked directly onto dark web hacking forums. The data breach triggered absolute chaos within Square Enix management. The leaked footage came from a canceled project that executives had already axed due to severe technical bottlenecks with Unreal Engine 5 and massive last-minute script rewrites demanded by the director. The most expensive corporate digital fortresses on the planet are effectively useless against basic human error, remote work lapses, and simple psychological manipulation. Meanwhile, the crypto community is aggressively fighting back against the corporate sanitization of their own networks. A new developer proposal called the Blockchain Cleanup aims to radically alter the underlying architecture of Bitcoin. A growing faction of classical developers wants to aggressively filter and delete millions of images and texts tied to the Ordinals protocol, arguing that non-financial data is spam degrading the network. Billionaire MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor has launched a fierce ideological attack against this cleanup effort. He argues that no entity should have the authority to decide what constitutes legitimate data versus spam. If an elite group of developers decides today to delete digital art, tomorrow they might bow to political pressure and filter financial transactions. The moment you judge the utility of the data, the network's foundational trust and resistance to censorship are gone. While Xbox focuses on the recurring revenue of live services, the industry saw an immediate, explosive reaction to the announcement of a classic JRPG called Neosphere. Instead of targeting the most powerful hardware, the developers made a calculated decision to release Neosphere on the aging Nintendo Switch. The Switch boasts an active install base of over 130 million users. That audience provides a massive ecosystem for mid-budget titles that rely on captivating storytelling rather than the graphical horsepower required for modern AAA development. The intense nostalgia and community support for this release highlights a persistent demand for finite narrative experiences, even as major studios grow more reliant on perpetual battle passes and microtransactions. As we move further into 2026, a paradox is taking shape. Wall Street and megacorporations are attempting to build sanitized, predictable revenue systems out of technologies that were specifically designed to be decentralized. But the human element is actively bursting through those sterile frameworks. Hackers are exploiting our inherent psychological trust to bypass billion-dollar security walls. Bitcoin purists are fighting to keep their ledger entirely uncensored, and gamers are voting with their wallets for classic stories. As long as these digital ecosystems rely on human beings, with all our flaws, our security fatigue, and our deep desire for cultural resonance, the technological world will remain wonderfully, stubbornly uncontrollable.